Harry and Meghan have so many dilemmas in their mind right now. It's very difficult to be them. After all, they don't just run towards a struggle, as we now know. They, of course, embrace it and do everything in their powers, of course, to change the world's rights. Well, is this news story that's emerged over here in the United Kingdom really true? Let's be honest, is it? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. We're in Victoria Park today. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you for your company. The reason why I like to bring you these particular stories is they do make me laugh, simply because with a lot of royal experts, let me tell you, they're not experts at all. You know, basically they just find a story and then say, oh, I'll give my opinion on that. Now, you know, none of us have actually worked for Buckingham Palace in a capacity of a servant or a whatever you want to call it, an assistant. I have to tell you, many years ago I went for a job to Buckingham Palace to be an underfootman, I think it was called, but the money wasn't particularly great. You had to share a room with 4 people, and I did kind of think, well, the Hilton are paying better, so that was me out. But of course I have worked for the Royal House since then in other capacities, unlike a lot of these experts. But it's interesting to note that they're now circling around, basically claiming what will Harry and Meghan do over the festive period. And this particular story basically claims that they will be returning to the UK as it's an opportunity, a window to reconcile with the family. Oh, please. Now, let me tell you how this really will work. There has been no official invite to Harry and Meghan. We know our gracious Majesty the Queen is a very forgiving and religious person and really doesn't like to get too involved in arguments, but it's not really her final say anymore. Simply because for her, even though she is the Queen, you know, she has to take note of others around her. So even if she wanted to invite Harry and Meghan up to Windsor, where we believe Christmas will be spent once again this year, not Sandringham, really, who would welcome them? Can you imagine Princess Anne being let loose with a carving knife across the turkey table? I don't think so. Well, Prince Andrew may be otherwise engaged, Sarah Ferguson her own problems, and of course then you've got Kate and William, who are less, shall we say, than embracing, although in public are very classy and keep a low profile about this situation. I truly believe whoever came up with this story, it's a nice story, it fills a gossip magazine, but I always say here on the show, if you want the truth, come here first. We will tell you the truth as the facts are presented to me exclusively. So far there has been no official invite to Harry and Meghan. There are no, set sides that are basically claiming that they are going to come over. One thing that is interesting, but which we will be looking into for you exclusively, is where's Harry? He was supposed to be here filming with Netflix for the Invictus Games. He seems to have disappeared, but I'll tell you about that in the next video. Neil Sean in the heart of London.